How you guys doing? It's in, society as a whole, we try to, you know, not everybody, just as a whole, tries to alter their body and spends an astronomical amount of money on cosmetics to make ourselves look younger, and it's just from the time we're born to the time we die, we're dying, basically. And King Solomon points out the characteristics of an aging person in Ecclesiastes 12, verses 1 through 8. And I'm going to give my interpretation of it. It'd be, you know, look at some of your favorite Bible expositors and see how their commentary is on these verses, because it's pretty interesting what Solomon says about this aging process here. Ecclesiastes 12, starting verse 1 through 8. Remember now your Creator in the days of your youth, before the difficult days come, and the years draw near when you say, I have no pleasure in them. God spoke the earth into existence. He knitted each and every one of us in our mother's womb. We shouldn't wait until we're at the point in life when we're on our deathbed, riddled with arthritis, or God forbid, dying from a cancer, to cry out to God for deliverance, We should grow up in our youth in service to Him. And this is a call to young people here. Consider yourself blessed if your parents have trained you up in the way you should go, because it'll just be a way of life for you then. You'll know to remember your Creator from the days of your youth. And when you get to that point of old age, you're there. You know the way to go, and you'll be wanting to go to be with God when you die, is what I'm saying. While the sun and the light, the moon and the stars are not darkened, every aspect of life is grand, full of materialism when the sun's shining and the stars are out at night. Everything's just going right along. You're thinking about nobody but yourself at that point. And the clouds do not return after the rain. The clouds do not return after the rain. Old age is not reversible. It's going to be rainy and cloudy at all times, you see. In the day when the keepers of the house tremble, our hands and our arms, they're the keepers of our house, our tent. They're our keepers. They feed us, they clothe us, they assemble us. They're going to get weak. They're going to tremble. And the strong men bow down. The strong men of our body bow down. The strong men, our knees, our legs, they're going to get weak. They won't hold us up too much. We'll be slouched, stoop-shouldered. And when the grinders cease, because there are few, our grinders, I'd say, will chew like a teething child. Because we'll lose our teeth, our grinders. And those that look through the windows grow dim. I'd say blurred vision and cataracts will take over the eyes. Windows will become dusty. When the doors are shut in the streets. Old people don't like to go out and, be involved in activities much with people. They're closed in. And the sound of grinding is low. The sound of grinding is low. Well, there'll be no crunching on peanut brittle and that crunching sound of potato chips, because the lack of teeth. When one rises up at the sound of a bird. Good night's sleep's hard to come by when you're old. Then you try to catch up on that sleep during the day and take you a nap, and the little old chirp of a bird will wake you. And all the daughters of music are brought low. Say you get pretty faint hearing. You carry on a conversation with somebody, it's as a whisper to you. Also, they are afraid of height and of terrors in the way. Probably won't be going up many ladders. You're scared of heights and the terrors in the way. Your peripheral vision probably isn't working as it once did. When the almond tree blossoms, say you're going to get a pretty gray head. We're going to get gray hair, most of us. The grasshopper is a burden, and desire fails. A little old grasshopper's a burden. Things bother you real easily, and you have no desire for much of anything, you know. Little things get on your nerves. For man goes to his eternal home. Heaven or hell is going to be a reality at judgment. And the mourners go about the streets. Well, when you pass, loved ones, acquaintances, funeral directors, they'll all be about the streets on your day of recognition. Remember your Creator before the silver cord is loosed. Your silver cord is loosed. The spinal cord, if that spinal cord severs, you become palsied and numb and unable to move. Or the golden bowl is broken. Your head, you know, the golden bowl, that's considered the most expensive part of your body. And the brain becomes childlike. Or the pitcher shattered at the fountain. You may lose control of your bowels. Or the wheel broken at the well. The wheel broken at the well. The heart may not labor and to pump good blood pressure anymore. The dust will return to the earth as it was. This skin, this tent we live in, will decay into the ground. And the spirit will return to God who gave it. Your spirit will go back to the Creator. God will hold on to it till He decides what to do with you. Judgment, you see. Vanity of vanity, says the preacher. All is vanity. Friends, life is empty if you're living for the here and now. You know, if you're living for concerts and big sporting events and not making, you know, reading the Word of God is a way of life. You know, this should be our life. To serve Christ, to try to reflect Him in our character, in our works. Works doesn't save you, but to reflect Him in all that we do. You know, and when you die, there's no pool halls, there's no bars to go to, you know. That stuff's fun in life when you're unsaved. But that's not reality. Our reality is to give the gospel out, the good news, to all the world. Everybody we come in contact with. And we may lose people close to us. Might lose friends. Because people want to make their own way. They don't want the way of a lawmaker, God. They want their own way. Well, they're going to find out what that way brings them when they pass from this earth. So, thanks for listening. And go through Ecclesiastes 12, 1 through 8. And from some of your favorite Bible teachers and see how they interpret these scriptures. Thank you. See you guys later.